Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of One Take. So, this past weekend, did some traveling with the family, went back to St. Louis, celebrate the holiday with some kin and kinfolk. Is that the same thing? I don't know. I don't talk like that. Anyway, travel was good all until the time we tried to get home. Yes, that was a nightmare, a 32-hour nightmare that included a hotel I didn't want to stay at, way more airport food than I wanted to eat, and far too much seat time in an airplane. But hey, I am not here to talk about that or piss and moan because those bottles behind me, there they go. Those have already heard the story, so it doesn't need to be repeated. What I'm here to talk about, though, is the experience. What was great about the experience, this calamity of events, this 32 hours of frustration and suffering, and 32 hours is not an exaggeration, was that the folks I was traveling with, my wife and my 12-year-old stepson, were perfect. We were all great. We were all good. Everyone was in a good mood, as good it can be. There were no large complaints. There were no pity parties. There were no pissed off sessions. There were no frustrated 12-year-old. There was none of that. None of that. Outside of actually having to be put through all this, it was quite easy. And the reason why, and the thing I learned from that, is that your family can be your team. My team, I go team all the time. Your team will raise or lower themselves to whatever environment you create. It's that simple sometimes. I stayed in a good mood. I am a very foreboding personality. I tend to carry the room a lot, in case you hadn't noticed that before. Maybe it's because I cry the loudest or I curse the strongest. It could be either. I like to think it's my happy going personality. But as a leader of my group, I kept my cool. I kept happy as can be, as given the situation, and set the right tone. And everyone else followed that. And it was great. Had I been anything else, nightmare for everyone. Nightmare. So remember that. It's not just about the work that you do. As a leader, it's about the environment that you create for your team, for your family, whatever. And they will rise or lower themselves depending on where you set it.